Thank you for joining us on our last edition of KSSU Newscenter for the semester. I'm Ryan Bartz.
And I'm Dave Legnani. In today's newscast, commencement is a little more than a week away, and we will talk to graduates about their excitement.
A bill to legalize medical marijuana has been sent to the Minnesota legislative session.
But first, KSSU is helping to inform on-campus students about all of their move-out procedures.
Yes, David. With the school year coming to a close, students living on campus are thinking about moving home for the summer and getting out of the dorms. Ashley Peterson has more on how to check out of the dorms here on the SMSU campus.
The days are getting longer and summer is on the minds of a lot of students on the campus of SMSU. But before students make their way to their hometowns for the summer, there is a few things they need to complete first. All residents living on the campus of SMSU are required to check out of their residence halls within 24 hours of completing their last final exam. The Foundation residence apartments on the campus of SMSU are open during the summer for any students that need to stay. They will be contacted when they can move into their summer room, so be ready to move in at any time. Students are asked to be patient since staff cleans the apartments and they may not be ready by the time they check out of their current residence. Josh Sprider, an RA for Sweetland Hall, gives some helpful tips for checking out of the residence halls.
Right now, if you are checking out, you will be checking out through Neofa through the end of this week, but starting Monday, you will be checking out at Commons West, which is located right across the sidewalk from Neofa. You'll have all of your paperwork there. You should have already contacted with your RA about all of the issues coming up. Make sure that you have all of your paperwork done before you have your checkout time picked out with your RA, because your RA will need that full time slot to check you out of your room.
SMSU is once again offering the express checkout option for the residence halls. This option allows students to skip the two-step process for checking out.
This year we're really implementing the express checkout option. Although the deadline has passed, students can pay $10, and basically it's almost like a hotel. You fill out your paperwork, you hand in your key, and you're done. And then the RA has the responsibility of then going in and assessing your room and making sure that everything is done correctly.
Finals are over this Thursday night, so if you are not graduating or helping out with graduation, you need to be checked out of your residence hall by Friday evening. And if you are graduating or helping out with graduation, you need to be checked out of your residence hall by Saturday, May 11th at 3 p.m. because that's when they are locking the doors for the summer. Also, remember to sign up for a meeting time with your RA so you can check out and leave for the summer. And for KSSU, I'm Ashley Peterson.
Thanks, Ashley. The current legislative session will come to a close in a few weeks, but yesterday, supporters of legalizing medical marijuana use have now been put their plan forward to the state capitol. Leaders of the group Minnesotans for Compassionate Care told the Associated Press that they are not expecting action on the proposal until the 2014 session. This measure will control the amount of marijuana someone possesses, the types of health conditions that would permit the use of marijuana, and the rules medical professionals must follow when issuing prescriptions. This bill has been approved by Minnesota lawmakers in 2009, but Governor Mark Dayton has voiced opposition to legalize marijuana of any kind.
Announced through Twitter, Boston police stated that 3 additional individuals are now in custody for aiding in the Boston Marathon bombing. The tweet released Wednesday referred to 2 19-year-old students from Kazakhstan, seen pictured here with the suspected bomber. The 2 are currently facing charges of making false statements and conspiracy to obstruct justice. The 3rd suspect is a 19-year-old U.S. citizen and is being charged for willfully making false statements. The charges are related to allegations that the students removed items, including a backpack and a laptop, from the bomber's dorm room and put them in a dumpster. A nearby landfill was searched by authorities last week for evidence.
Search for a missing Eden Prairie woman. temporarily. 24-year-old Mandy Matula was last seen at Miller Park with 24-year-old David Rowe, who authorities say shot himself in a city parking lot. KARE 11 reports that surveillance video showed Rowe alone in his black 2003 Ford Escape with the license plate 808 KNA yesterday afternoon. And as police officials were going to meet him, he then shot himself in the car and was considered a person of interest in Matula's disappearance. Authorities have scheduled a news conference for Monday morning.
Graduation is just around the corner, and there's excitement in the air.
On Saturday, May 11th, 648 students will walk and receive their diplomas. Ally Kopacek has more.
Thanks, David and Ryan. With graduation coming up, there are many different emotions going on in the minds of future graduates. I got the chance to hear what some of their biggest fears, excitements, and future plans are.
And my biggest fear about graduating is not being able to find a job like right away and having to leave the people I've grown closest to, like Dinosaur Molly in the background.
My biggest fear about graduating is that I'll actually not be able to have a summer, spring break, or winter break vacation. I'll have to work Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. So that kind of freaks me out, but it's life.
My plans after graduation are to continue to job hunt. Right now I'll just be helping at the local golf course and a local store in Walnut Grove. But I look forward to the journey that life has ahead of me. But thank you SMSU, and I'm excited to be out of here.
My biggest fear is, I think every person who graduates from college, their biggest fear is not having anywhere to go as opposed to a job or an internship. And as of right now, I don't have one, so I guess I'm in my biggest fear right now.
I'm excited about being done with school after graduation.
10 a.m. in the RA facility. For those who cannot make it, KSSU will be streaming it live. On behalf of KSSU Television, I want to wish the graduates of SMSU the best of luck. Ryan and David, back to you.
Thank you, Ellie, for that report. Students at the Marshall High School are displaying their acting abilities on stage as they perform Midsummer Night's Dream. According to the Marshall Independent, the performances will be held at the Schwann's Community Center for Performing Arts tonight and Saturday at 7 in the evening. There will also be a matinee showing on Sunday at 2 in the afternoon. The show is directed by Dan Smith of Marshall. For more information about the event, you can contact the Marshall High School at 507-537-6924. And unseasonable cool spring temperatures are bringing headaches to local farmers in Lyon County. Farmers have been forced to delay their planting, which could lead to fewer yields during the harvesting season. Corn farmers are taking the brunt of the pain since they cannot plant their seeds until it reaches a steady 55 degrees. The Minnesota Department of Agriculture states that corn needs the soil to be at least 55 degrees in order to germinate a soil sample. A soil sample taken from a monitoring station in Russell, Minnesota, which is 19 miles south of Marshall, is only at 47 degrees. According to the National Weather Service's 7-day forecast, nightly temperatures for Lyon County are expected to be around the freezing mark and not rebound until Sunday, when the high is expected to be 55 degrees. Even though the ideal planting time is the first week in May, local farmers say there isn't a cause for alarm as long as they can plant before the third week of this month.
A big change to your programming schedule is coming at the end of this semester. KSSU programming will be put on hiatus until the beginning of the fall 2013 semester. Students of the radio TV major have been hard at work all year round under the direction of interim professor John Bloomberg. Many changes and upgrades have been made to our broadcast, and we hope you have enjoyed them. Next semester, expect to see some familiar faces as well as new ones on Newscenter, on campus, and Sports Roundup, as graduating seniors will be moving on to that next step in life.
I have absolutely loved my time here at SMSU. Definitely great community on this campus, and especially in the radio television production major. You get to be a real family with the people you're working with, and so I'm going to miss getting to work in the radio station and television station, miss being a news anchor, and definitely going to miss being a radio DJ. But I have absolutely thoroughly enjoyed my time here.
The SMSU fall semester begins August 26th, so look forward to your classes as well as watching our programming. Claire Schweer joins us now with weather. And Claire, what's the weather going to be like this weekend if students are going to need a study break?
You know, it's going to be a little rainy this weekend, but we need it, so it's good. But otherwise, we're going to have more details on the weather when we get back after the commercial break.
Your heart rate's a little fast.
Cause of death, acute myocardial infarction.
Have you tried a weight loss program?
Likely caused by type 2 diabetes and heart disease.
Still smoking?
Victim's lungs are black and scarred.
You can get a physical exam now, or you can get one later. Use our free risk calculator and talk to your doctor. Lower your risk for type 2 diabetes and heart disease and live a healthier life.
And welcome back. This photo was taken literally right outside my backyard, and as you can see, we have clear blue skies and the grass is finally getting green. So let's take a look at our local weather forecast for today. Today we have a high of 53 degrees, low of 39. On average, it's around 66 for the high and around 41 as the low. The record high for today was 94 degrees in 1949 and then 21 degrees in 1967. We're now going to take a look at some maps. These maps are brought to you by weather.com. This is just a current surface. As you see, we have a bit of a warm front coming in with a high pressure system, which is nice. This is the National Doppler radar. As you see where we are currently, there's not a lot of precipitation. It kind of went more towards the eastern part of Minnesota, which is good because we didn't get any of that snow. For those students traveling back home, if you're going to the North Dakotas, you're not going to see much rain, snow, or anything. However, going to the eastern part of Minnesota and Wisconsin, you're going to get a little bit of snow, ice, and rain. This is the current temperatures right now in the United States, and as you can see, we're mainly in the 30 to 40 range up here in the Midwest, and it's a little cooler temperatures for May. And looking at your 4-day weather forecast, for Saturday and Sunday, we are going to be seeing some precipitation with highs in the 40s and 60s for Sunday. And then Monday and Tuesday, we are going to have a partially sunny skies with a high of 66 and high of 69 degrees on those days. Now let's look at your local weather forecast. We have sports after the break.
Alone, our reach is limited. No matter how great our intentions, on our own, we can only stretch so far. But at Rotary, we believe the right group of people working together can make our communities, our world, a better place. Rotary, humanity in motion.
Welcome back. The Twins look to get a key victory over the Detroit Tigers on Wednesday. Let's take a look at the highlights. Anibal Sanchez took the mound for the Tigers before the game. Top second, Jamie Carroll hits a double to left off of Sanchez. Pedro Florman scores, giving the Twins a 3-0 lead. Bottom sixth, the Tigers would make it a one-run game after this base hit from Miguel Cabrera to left field. That would bring in Torrey Hunter to make it a 3-2 game. Top eighth, the Twins would pull away later in the game, sealing a victory with this solo home run from Chris Parmalee, his second of the year. The Twins go on to win 6-2. The Twins improve to 12-12 with the record and start a 3-game series with the Cleveland Indians tonight at 6:05 Central Time.
Well, thank you for that sports update, Michael.
No problem.
And Claire, we're going to have rain this weekend, but the sun will definitely come out early this week.
Yes, it will. We'll see those high temperatures soon.
For Claire Schweer on weather and Ally Kopacek on Live Shot, I'm Ryan Bartz.
And for Michael Sterling on sports, I am Dave Legnani. Thank you for joining us. We would like to give a special thanks to all of our seniors and a special thank you to our executive producer, John Bloomberg. On behalf of the entire KSSU television team, we would like to say thank you to all of our viewers who have tuned in all year long. Tune back in next fall semester for all you need to know for news, weather, and sports for southwestern Minnesota on KSSU Newscenter. Have a great day, everyone.